6-3. They're 8-3. That's the best they've been.
Amazing.
It is. You're up.
I'd like to call the Merit System Commission to order. It is April 8th, 2026, and it is 9 a.m. May I have a roll, please?
Mr. Kempe?
Here.
Mr. Watts?
Here.
Mrs. Delph? Mrs. Wasty?
Here. I'd like to make a motion to excuse Mrs. Delph
I'll second that.
and a roll.
Mr. Watts?
Yes.
Mr. Kempe?
Yes?
Mrs. Wasty?
Yes. Did everybody get a chance to read the minutes from March 4th? Any additions or changes? So be it. Street Division, full-time mechanic entry level, certify list.
Well, we didn't get as many as we would like. I think we had 5, and 4 took the test, maybe? I don't know if that's right, Aaron?
5 applied, 4 took the test.
5 applied, 4 took the test. So 2 of these on this list already work for us. So,
Are they part-time?
no, they're full-time employees.
Okay.
So they're
In the street-
shifting from
in-
streets to
I
maintenance?
think
or-
that's what they would like to do. The top 2 on the list already work for the street department. So kind of was my concern with making the CDL mandatory, but the other stuff like preferred, because, you know, I know a lot of people have CDLs but don't really have the mechanical experience. So, but we got 2 that aren't employed here, so guess we will see what we get when we do interviews
Okay, and when do you plan on starting those?
as soon as we can. Yeah, we need, so the way our shop works is typically a mechanic can't be alone. So when one of our mechanics are off now, I'm having to send a street department guy over when they're underneath a vehicle lift, whatever, because they cannot be over there alone. Contract pretty much states that. So need to get them in there as quick as we can, because summertime's coming up and a lot of people take vacations, and would like to have a 3rd one in there just for that reason. So
Okay. Do I have a motion to certify the list?
I move we certify the list for basic mechanic. They're a full-time mechanic entry level.
I'll second.
And a roll, please.
Mr. Watts?
Yes.
Mr. Kempe?
Yes?
Mrs. Wasty?
Yes.
thanks.
We're looking at this one.
Okay, thank you. Next item of business, Police Division, Police Officer, entry level, no PATA required, certify list. Chief? Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So we don't, the application process just ended, so we don't have test scores yet. We got 41 applications,
Wow.
which is pretty good. However, there's been a development. So in the last few days, one of our newer sergeants has asked to go back and relinquish his supervision spot and become a patrolman again. So that is allowed. We do allow that. But however, that makes us full in the patrolman rank.
But short.
So we will, we can do a couple, 1 of 2 things. We can continue on, we can get test scores and continue on with the process, and next Merit Service Commission meeting, I can have you a list to certify. Or we can, because we will need, we also have another sergeant retirement coming up. So sometime before the end of August, we'll have to have 2 sergeant spots. So anticipating those would be patrolmen moving up, patrol officers moving up, we will need a list, but we don't need it today. We'll need it in the immediate future, but we don't need it today. Or we can scrap it because it's going to be, but before I get those officers promoted to sergeant is going to be a couple months. So next month, at the next Merit Service Commission meeting, I'll have you a sergeant process to review, and we'll kick that off. But I can't make a conditional offer to anybody on this list or the list you're going to certify next time until I have an open spot. So I think those are our choices. I'm good either way. I think that we can work through this list, get you a certified list, and work through it. And I don't know how many of these 41 will be available later in the year when we actually are able to offer them conditional offers. But I'll take questions or answer anything.
Is there a way we can freeze?
Mr. Watts?
Sorry. Oh, hush. Is there a way we can freeze his current application list and hold it?
When we approve a list and certify, it is technically good for up to 1 year. But as you said.
Well, I mean, he's not going forward with any of the rest of the stipulations of those applications.
But even if we if we approve it, it's good for a year, and we can move it at his request. But now we're dealing with the possibility that out of the 41, none of them may be available come August.
So, correct. So in the past, so we have started a process in anticipation of vacant spots before.
Okay,
So it's not like it's outside the realm of what we've done in the past. In the past also, though, the longer the list stays in existence, we generally, the quality of candidate goes down, right? Because the good ones get snatched up. And not that we're left with, the bottom, but it gets harder to find quality candidates the longer the list. So it is good for a year after you certify it, but we've always, for the last, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, we've killed those lists kind of quick because once we get down to under 10 people, it's hard to hire. So
We're also getting into graduation season as well, which would start a whole new clientele of applicants.
although they were available to take the test prior to graduation. So some of them may be on the list, but as you said, it gets harder to hire off the list the longer it's in existence.
So if we were going to hire, it would still probably be 8 weeks before we would make a conditional offer. So that would be, May, June. So we're still, the list would be not stale, but it would be on the old side by the time we got to the point where we could hire these.
What is your preference?
Be honest.
I think that it would be best. So if we're going to contact all these people by email and say, hey, please apply again in a couple months, I think that's doable. I also think that we could work with this. I think so. We're still using the scored interview process and some other things. So one person has OPATA. So out of the 41, only one. So we would probably do a physical fitness test because they have to meet certain physical fitness requirements to get in the academy entry standards. I'm assuming that would get rid of at least half, if not more. And then the scored interview would be what we would turn into you for the certification. So we can roll with this or we can kill it. What would be my preference? Since we have such a large group, I'm kind of inclined to keep it. We'll PT test them. We'll do the scored interview. Next Merit Service Commission meeting, I'll have you a list to certify. And then maybe we can make a determination then if there's less than 10 left or whatever. So, but that's kind of the update.
Well, this is kind of off topic a little bit, but your sergeant that's going back to patrol officer, is there a stipulation now that he will not be allowed to take the next sergeant's exam, or would he? I mean,
There is no provision that would keep him from taking it. However, I can't imagine a time where he would want to take it immediately. So maybe in the future, like 10 years down the road, right, I could see him wanting to take it. But he's decided to step back right now. So supervision thing isn't for him right now. So we don't have any provision that would keep him from taking it, though.
So is this list of 3 or?
That's
Is this-
fire, isn't it?
Well,
So I have just a list of applicants.
This is fire.
okay, so we're not going to do this
No,
today.
this- Yeah, we will.
We will do this.
That's fire.
This is fire.
Right. Oh,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
police.
I'm looking at list here versus,
I've got copies of the applicants if you want them, but again, there's nothing to certify because we got so many and the application process just ended that we didn't have a chance to score them. So,
I'm inclined to let it roll. Let's do the PT and the interviews, and by the time, that time, you may be looking at pulling one of these people in. That's at least a month away. And that's provided you can schedule it.
right.
So if you said anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, we're still in the ballpark,
Okay.
and we'll be ready to go with it.
I'm good with that. We'll have I'll have a sergeant process for you guys to kick off next time. We'll need 2 sergeants is what we would be doing. I think I have multiple candidates that are interested within my police department. So, but we'll see, obviously. But I'll have everything ready for that process for you next meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
thank you, Chief. Fire.
Next item is Fire Division. Temporary promotion?
Yes. Question to temporary promote off the lieutenant's list. Merit lets it for 6 months. We don't have an open position, but one of the lieutenants is off. We're not sure how long that's going to be. So we need to fill temporary promote off the list we have, which is the second one. We've already promoted Segraves. The next one in line is Capozzi, to fill the position, to save money on overtime, plus also to put leadership in that position so we can continue with our daily activities.
Okay.
You're comfortable with the scoring levels?
Okay, a motion to certify the list?
She
Because
said
this
this
list
one.
has been certified.
Yeah, this has been certified. This was
Okay,
certified
to-
last
to
year.
release the
It's
next
just-
name.
Yeah, it's just to release Chad to be able to temporarily promote him.
Well, then I will make a motion to release Chad Capozzi on a temporary basis.
Seconded?
And a roll, please.
Mr. Kempe?
Yes?
Mr. Watts?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasty?
Yes. Other business. I'd like to do it when all 4 of us are here, so we'll arrange it for, I'm sorry.
I just have one other question. So I had a promotional test last year for an operator, and I think it's coming up on the 1-year anniversary. I don't know what the process is for me to extend that for another year.
You want to extend it?
Yes.
You just have to make a request, I believe.
I don't know if that's something I need to do formally for the next meeting. I think, Aaron checked, I think the year date is like May 20-something, 22nd. So if we get that in for the May meeting, we would be okay then, right? I just didn't want it to expire before I have somebody retiring into this year, and I would like to not have to retest and just promote off that list because we still have good candidates on that list.
Yes, just make a formal request.
For the
and
next meeting.
Next meeting,
Okay.
we'll extend the list for an additional year.
Okay, thanks.
So on the next meeting, I would like to make sure we have reorganization of our board on it. We have not done that yet this year.
What the heck? Where do you think you're going?
Well, I want to make sure I got backup. Or maybe I'll get somebody else to take.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Pause it for when?
I got nothing reporting right
Back on.
Okay.
It's back on. Or it's back on. It's back on.
Get back on. Okay, you said May 6th?
Yeah, Wednesday, May 6th, I think is,
That's the next,
that would be the next, yeah,
Oh,
the
come
first
on.
Wednesday of the month.
right.
Calendar.
Everybody available?
May
May
6th.
Correct.
At 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other business? Meeting is adjourned.
We think.
At time?
Oh, 9:16.
Thank you.